Hello guys, good morning everybody. Just had me a banana. Man, they're the best bananas in the world. I don't care where you go. I've not had them all over the world. I have had them from Brazil, Colombia, of course Hawaii. That's where most of them come from. Philippines. That's about it. But boy, they're good. Anyway, today I want to talk about life and times. So I'm going to show you something here I think you guys like to see. Okay, who says I don't have fruit tree? One lemon. I don't know how to do and what's going on, but I have one lemon. Go figure, right? So, that one lemon, what's that going to do? Well, at least we have one lemon. Hey, Ruth's birds. I don't know if she's mentioned in the video. She's busy doing something now. I'll ask her later. She did a video about it. We have a snake. There's something got Ruth's turkey chicks yesterday. 6 of them. They're no longer around, so I imagine it's a snake. Boa probably attacked their turkey chicks, and so they're gone. So I wouldn't be happy about it either. So you never know, and that's about raising things. That's what happens, right? I gotta go inside. It's so noisy out here. I can't even hear myself think. All right, I made it back inside. I put this on so it'll make it easier. It's so noisy out there. Even Ruth and I got up early this morning. Well, our has to go to school, so we get up early. Early, 4 o'clock in the morning. So, and we do our thing. And she goes to school, and then here we are, 5:30 or so, 5:15, saying, okay, we take a nap or whatever sometimes. Sometimes we don't, but it's noisy with all the roosters. And more animals, and now there's pigs out there and more roosters. It's just the way life is. It's okay. It's just noisy. So today, I want to talk about a little bit about age gap, and the reason I'm bringing it up is a guy came here, married a 21-year-old, and he was 70, and whatever. And I think it's whatever. Anybody do whatever they want to do. I'm not here to talk about that. But what I am here to talk about is you have to really think about if you really, really love that person and you really got to know that person when she's whatever age, you got to know her or whatever, and something happens to you, planning for the future is a really important thing. What I mean by that is how's she going to be taken care of? Maybe you're rich. Maybe you just have bukus of money. You can just leave her. But guys, that's something you really have to think about. And that's really, and I've said this before, people still ask me to this day, that is the reason why I'm scooting back toward that way in the States, because of not necessarily for me as much as it is for the girls. Future. Life, money, cash for them. Now, I can necessarily work, but whatever, but Ruth wants to earn money. And in order to do that, she has to have jobs, she has to have a green card, she has to be there. And so, in the instance of a guy, a 70-year-old, married a young girl, he's gone now. He passed, by the way. And what do? How's she sustained herself? Well, maybe you don't have a child with her. Maybe you do have a child. Maybe you have 2 children or 3 children. Is she going to have to rely back onto their family, or is she going to have to rely on what to sustain? Maybe she has a job. Maybe she has experience. Maybe she has a visa. Maybe she has nothing. And how's she going to take care of herself? A lot of guys come here and get in a relationship with a young girl at young age. Okay, that could be any age because everybody's mature at their own time frame. So, and you get married and you with someone and you're with that someone for 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, and say she's 30 and you've been with her for 10 years, right? Well, 10 years, say you come here 70 and you're 80, and either you're still here or you're gone, right? So you're 80. How's that going to help her? How's she going to be taken care of? Is she going to have a quality of life? So she reverts back to her family, and hopefully family has an OFW someone or someone that can help them or bring her back into the fold and take care of her and her 1, 2, 3, or 4 children. Uh, Apparently, they did have a child together at 70, 69, and they had the child. The child's a year old. But what do you do in those instances? That's something that you really have to think about. So you bring a young baby in life and then have to start over. Now, it is easier to live here and have that baby and have family support system. Better here than in the States, because support system, you won't have it. You'll have to find a babysitter, and there goes another animal in itself. The cost factor in that is a large sum of money. So really, overall, it's best that she's here, and he didn't get to the States, but then if she's there in the States, hopefully she self-sustain herself. If they have a baby, he's gone, or she can just move back, come back, because he's going to have some type of assets. And even if he don't, I'm sure there's funds available for a plane ticket back home. And that's what you have to think about. How much money do you actually need? And I've done this before. People telling me I'm crazy. So you're crazy. How are you going to get a whole $250,000 and come there? Most people come here with $5,000, $10,000 in their pocket, and they come here and live here. And that's what they live on. With, I say most, a lot. Yeah, most. $5,000, $10,000 tops, $15,000. Then that's most guys that didn't plan it properly. To plan it properly, you need to do years of 3 years or 4 years, or still have a current job that you're working on. A lot of guys are 55, 60, just turning 60, and still have quite a few years left that they're maintaining and saving money to get to the level that they need to be, so they can actually live comfortably when they do come here. I do know of one guy right now. He's a trucker. He does southern runs in the southern states, and what I mean, he works for a chip distributor delivering potato chips. It's not Frito-Lay or anybody, but it's another competitor. And what they do is he just drives from point A to point B and brings it back, and that's his deal. And pretty good job. But even he came here, found someone that he's contented with, married her, and they're gonna live there for a while, of course, and bank the money. She wants to work. Same situation. She wants a green card, and then come back here and stay here full time when they retire, which is a great idea. And that's the thing you do. You have to think about that particular situation, that network, that you can actually come back and create a life here, however it may be, whether you're renting or buying or leasing or whatever you're going to do. And it gives the guy an opportunity to really enjoy life. Travel around the islands, because it's tropical. Basically here it's resort type base, and it's tropical. Now they do have resort parks. They do have things around the Philippines. There's great places to go. They got museums and things like that. Great places. But you'll find that after a while, since you're in tropics, it gives you an opportunity. You can actually go to Asia, Vietnam, Bali, Thailand, Cambodia, and gives you opportunity to go to over there, even Guam, and enjoy that lifestyle. It's people are telling me today, so Tom, that's what you guys should do. It's so beautiful in Vietnam. It's so wonderful. People are nice. Thailand. My friend just got out of here because of the situation here. He went to Bali, and then they're going to head back up to Canada, and so they're going to live there. And the situation here was just tired of the environment, the boredom, and you seem, as he says, he went to 44 islands, and he said they're all basically what he said. Now I don't know, basically the same. You got water, you got caves, you got water, you got caves, you got water, you got land, a different color water, fine, done that. But he's not really a scuba diver, and he's not really a fisherman. He's not really into those things. And so people come for that Key West environment, that Key West mentality, and after a few weeks, okay, what do? You done your drinking, you done your partying, it's time to go back to work and do things. So But I just feel sad the guys uh, don't pre-plan that and pre-plan the future of that. I did that. I had money, but and okay, but it's like, what do you do, right? In that situation, like, so if something happens to Ruth, she'd be okay because everything's okay here. And even if something happens in the States, man, she can just plane ticket back and she's fine here. Everything's self-contained. She's got solar. Add another $1,000 solar system, you're 100% off grid. You never have to worry paying a bill ever again. And other than that, she's self-contained here. Has a water filtration system set up. It's high and dry land. So she said she got 2 houses. Worst case scenario, she could rent that house out and get a couple $100 a month, or $100 a month. Really $100 a month. Because rental here is so cheap. That is the thing. Advantageous things here are this, rent. That's it. It's cheap. Other than that, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Other than that, everything else is expensive or more expensive than it is in other countries, and even including the States. It's cheaper in the States to eat than it is here. The good quality food. I want to thank everybody for always watching my videos, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm Tom and Ruth.